Hello everyone. Welcome back to English Blossom channel. Today, you'll listen to an inspirational English story, The Power of Small Steps. This story will help you learn English naturally while feeling motivated and confident. So, sit back, relax, and listen carefully. Remember, every story you hear improves your vocabulary and pronunciation. Let's begin. In a quiet little village, there lived a young girl named Mira. She had a dream to become a writer and tell her stories to the world. But there was one big problem. Mira wasn't confident in her English. Every time she tried to write, she made mistakes and felt embarrassed. She often said to herself, "My English is not good. I can't write like others." So she stopped writing. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Her dreams slowly began to fade away. One morning, Mira's grandfather saw her sitting quietly under a tree. He asked gently, "Mira, what's troubling you?" She replied sadly, "Grandpa, I want to be a writer, but my English is weak. I don't know big words. I can't write perfectly." Her grandfather smiled and said, "Even the tallest tree starts from a tiny seed." Mira looked at him, confused. He continued, "Don't wait to be perfect. Start small. Write just one sentence every day." Those words stayed in her heart. That evening, Mira took a notebook and wrote her first English sentence. It wasn't perfect, but it was her beginning. She wrote, "Today, I start my English journey." The next day, she wrote another short line, then another. Soon, writing became her daily habit. She began to learn new words from books and stories. Every word she learned made her feel stronger. She also started speaking to herself in English, simple sentences like, "I am learning," "I can improve," "I will not give up." Months passed. Mira's notebook filled with pages of ideas and dreams. She made mistakes, but she also learned from them. She realized that mistakes are teachers, not enemies. Every time she corrected a sentence, she became more confident. She started reading English stories aloud, listening to English podcasts, and writing small paragraphs. Her English wasn't perfect, but it was better than yesterday, and that's what truly mattered. People in her village began noticing her progress. One of her friends said, "Why, Mira, your English has really improved." "How did you do it?" She smiled and replied, "One small step at a time." After 1 year, Mira decided to write her first English short story. She spent days writing, rewriting, and learning. Finally, she completed it. When she read her story aloud, her grandfather had tears in his eyes. He said, "I'm proud of you, Mira. Your small steps built a big dream." Mira's story was later shared online, and many English learners around the world read it. They were inspired by her journey. Her story became a symbol of hope, that progress is possible when we take one step every day. Dear listener, remember Mira's lesson. Don't wait for perfection. Start small, stay consistent, and never give up. Every word you learn, every sentence you speak, every story you listen to, it brings you one step closer to fluency. So, write your own English story today, because one day, your journey will inspire others too. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to English Blossom channel for more inspiring English learning stories. Remember, small steps, big dreams,